So I want to start with your story a little bit. Obviously, your background in playing, but I think your story of how you got back into baseball is really cool. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was a really interesting story. So essentially, obviously, played and then got into medical devices and went back to college, got into medical devices at one point, just doing sales, and then actually parlayed that into a distributorship and then opened up my own medical device company and had a partner and kind of just represented the West Coast. And then probably 10 years into it was diagnosed with melanoma. And it was to a point where I had to go get treatment and go to UCSF. And so I did that, just put a lot of things in perspective. So for me, like having the cancer and stuff, put things in perspective and like, what did I want to do? To quit chasing a dollar and just do what I've always felt like I should be doing, which was coaching, specifically just working with catchers. And so I talked to my wife about it, and she was super supportive, making sure that it wasn't a midlife crisis. But essentially, kind of sold the company back to my business partner and opened up a catching academy here in Lodi, California, and volunteered at San Joaquin Delta Junior College with Reed Peters. And it was a really cool decision to make, and essentially kind of led me back into baseball. It was a struggle in the beginning. Obviously, financials are different and stuff, but I was fortunate enough to have a player after about 2 years at junior college, have a player come into my academy that I worked with, Tyler Malone, who was at that time just got drafted from Oregon State, and they were converting him to a catcher. The Padres were. So essentially, I got a chance to meet their catching coordinator at the time. And then when he got promoted, he loved the stuff that I was doing with Tyler, and we had some conversations, and then they hired me shortly after for that catching coordinator position. And I was with them for 5 years, and now I'm with the Cleveland Guardians, and it's been just a really good ride so far. Had a lot of really cool mentors along the way to kind of like get me back into doing what I'm doing now. So
If you enjoyed that, be sure to like and subscribe. We'll have a new episode for you every single Tuesday here on our YouTube channel and wherever you listen to podcasts.